Hey everyone, Silent here. Welcome back to another episode of Silent Survival. It is episode 22, and right off the bat, we're going to be starting on the project that I announced in the last episode, where I rename pretty much a double chest of each type of diamond thing. So pickaxes, swords, a full set of armor and stuff. Probably not elytras, because those are hard to get. But basically a full double chest of all the diamond gear. Each thing will be renamed after one person randomly from the comment section. So if you want to have a chance to randomly be named or have something be randomly named after you in the next episode, make sure you comment down below, because that's how these things work. Anyway, last episode I ended it off with trying to get efficiency 5. I only managed to get efficiency 4. I spent like maybe 2 hours actually rerolling both of these villagers. Could not get efficiency 5. The highest I saw was efficiency 3. If you don't know what rerolling is, I have a video that I will link you in the cards and in the description. Go watch it. It's actually very useful. But yeah, so we have efficiency 4 for 44 emeralds. You're crazy. No, that's crazy. So, luckily, I still have some fish farm drops over here. You can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 efficiency 4 books. So yeah, that's nice. We will have a couple of efficiency 5s. And right now, I'm going to go off to the Ender, probably spend all of my 94 levels that I have, and rename these 6 things, 4 pickaxes, and 2 shovels to be after you guys. So I got a whole bunch of Fortune 3 books, a whole bunch of Fortune 2 books to combine, a mending book, and all the efficiencies I could ever use. But I forgot Silk Touch. I guess, yep, I gotta go back now. It's just occurring to me that I think I only have a single Silk Touch book. We only got 1. I need at least 2. I'm pretty sure that we have a villager that sells it for 6. Hi, random stairs, you're a thing. So I'm just gonna grab a couple of emeralds from in here and a book, and then we can get that secondary Silk Touch that we need from this villager over here. So here we go. This guy actually has the Silk Touch, I believe. Yes, there we go. 2 Silk Touches in the hole. Back to the Ender. The first pickaxe to be named will be Eagle Fam, our first ever Twitch subscriber and also a very high donating person. Thank you so much for all the support, Eagle Fam. First one is named after you. Next up is Eyes of a Tragedy, a very long time subscriber and pretty much comments on every single video. Thank you for all the support, Eyes of a Tragedy. Very much appreciated. Next up is Grim Reaper 45546, also known as 6 Random Gamers, longtime subscriber and gave me some epic ideas for the series. Thank you so much, Random. The third one goes to you. Next is Subscribe from Naka, one of my moderators, and also a patron of mine, and also just a long-time supporter. Thank you very much, Naka. The fourth one goes to you. Alrighty, next up we got Mr. Stealthy from Not Your Average Gamer on YouTube. Thank you for the support, and the first shovel goes to you. A Fortune 3 shovel at that. Okay, last up we got Vintage Tones from Miles Benson on YouTube. Thank you for the support, Miles Benson. That is actually everything from this episode, and wow, I have used like 75 levels. More than that, I've used like 74 levels. Can I maths? Yeah, 74 levels in renaming these things. So we got Eagle Fam, longtime supporter and first ever Twitch subscriber. We got Eyes of a Tragedy, longtime subscriber on pretty much every video. We got Naka, I don't know. I just know how to say Naka. That's all I'm going to say. One of my patrons, we got Grim Reaper, 6 Random Gamers, we got Mr. Stealthy, and Vintage Tones. Very nice lineup, but let's take all this stuff back to the base now and actually get on with some real projects for this episode. Figured I might as well refresh on some levels while I'm here, seeing as how I just spent all of mine, and you really gotta love just how efficient this Ender really is. And of course, as I say that, one of those things happens that happens with every Ender. They just stop randomly spawning. There we go. For like 10 seconds. Anyway, there we go. Super efficient Ender for the win. Alrighty, so I went ahead and put away all of the things that we just renamed. We got the pickaxes in here, Silk Touch on top. fortune on the bottom, and then we got the shovels over here. And actually, I was able to rename 2 extra ones. I think it was Catched Doodles and also Random Guy on Wi-Fi. Those were 2 extra pickaxes that I had in this ender chest here. And in this one, we're now going to be keeping Eagle Fam, a fortune pickaxe, and Subscribe, a Silk Touch pickaxe. Always good to have spare pickaxes and things on you when you're going around and about the world. So, in today's episode, besides all this enchanting stuff, that's the last enchanting that we're going to be doing in this episode. Sorry if you guys found that a little bit boring, but still, I find it fun. Way more interactive. Now that I'm like renaming stuff after you guys, I find it really cool, actually. So this room down here has been kind of neglected. I mean, we worked on it a little bit in the past few episodes. We built the blacksmith over there, which is where we just were. We got the trees in here. I removed most of the diorite. I'm looking at you over there. Disgusting bird poop stuff. So today, I want to get this room pretty much done. I don't know what to do with the ceiling, but I have ideas for the floor and the centerpiece of the room. In the center of the room here, I want to have a giant tree, a natural tree. I actually found a very good tutorial on how to build trees. I will link you guys to that in the description. Definitely go watch it by a smaller YouTuber. He has like 100-something subscribers. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't gotten to his channel since I watched it. But anyway, yeah, I want to have a tree right here. Long story short, tree goes like essentially right here. I also need to figure out how to redo the staircase. And stuff like that. Maybe remove that one. I don't know. There's things that I need to figure out. Let me get some work done. Alright, it is now the next day, and I've actually gotten a good bit done. I went AFK fishing overnight at the desert way over there. Got some more villagers. None of them turned out to be librarians. I did this overnight, sorry, let me figure out my words. I built this staircase, just trapdoors. That was kind of like the best I could come up with. I wanted a staircase right here so that you could go directly down to the mega storage, which may or may not be completed. I don't know if, item sorters even work on Pocket Edition. Anyway, that doesn't matter. I'm not worried about that right now. I did a bit of work down here. I got these trees set up. I put hidden lighting inside of the trees. And I set up a bit of a path. I think this is the path that we're going to be going for. You got polished andesite, and cobblestone. And then this is where the tree is going to be going. Oh, wait, this is granite. Why would I ever want to pick that up? Let me just throw that over there real quick. Yep, no wonder I left it there. So, yeah, this is the general feel of the room. I think we're going to dome the roof. And that way the tree kind of fits in there. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll put some crystals up there. I actually have no idea what I'm going to do with the roof. I had no idea what I was going to do with this roof. Kind of just domed it. So that's probably what I'm going to do with this one. And definitely remove that diorite. You may have noticed we have a few animals in here. Yeah, because we're under a mega taiga, there's no like grass up there. So the only spot the animals can spawn is down here. I did not know the eggs hurt things. Hi, chicken. Is that new? I never knew the eggs hurt things. Okay, that is strange. Anyway, so I have gathered a few resources in this box here for building our tree. Obviously, it's going to be a spruce tree because we are basing in a mega taiga, and there's no reason for us to not build a spruce tree. Before we get to building of the tree, there's one more thing that I did in the desert, and that is mine some sand, because I literally used all of my sand and all of my gravel over at the ocean monument trying to get that cleared. You guys know how that ended. Mega failure. But one thing that I have not shown you guys is what we did to the decoration of these super smelters. So I think if we throw in our sand in this one, hopefully this is the right one, and then you'll see that everything turns on in here, and it actually looks pretty epic. It's super dark, and then all the furnaces light up, and it's super bright in here. Nothing can spawn in here because buttons and stairs and slabs and leaves, completely spawn-proof. And I really love how that looks. It's super bright with the furnaces on, it's super dark with them off, and it's really great. I love it. We did that quite a while ago. I just have not had time to show it in a video, or I just kept forgetting. I also changed up this area up here, just kind of made this look a little bit nicer besides that giant open cave over there. I just kind of blocked it off. It looks somewhat natural. And I changed the staircase to be further forward. That cow's still running around. That is a bug. So yeah, the staircase did come out like right there before, and now it comes out like 10 blocks further. So that gave us room to build our tree. Anyway, let's get on to building that. All right, so the kind of tree that I want is not like a normal spruce tree. Normal spruce trees just go directly up and then there's some leaves, and that's not very interesting. So I want to have a tree that's very natural looking, more like an oak tree, but we're going to be building out of spruce planks and slabs and stairs and fence posts because you can get a lot more variation of texture and shape with those instead of building out of logs. And in case you're wondering what this is, I'm following a tutorial by, what's his name? It's Hex something. Hex Regulus. I'm pretty sure I said it right. Anyway, link to his channel in the description. Hex Regulus for the tutorial. And basically following the law of thirds and making a very nice tree by following that. So we're going to have it be 9 tall and 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 wide, or 11 wide. Yeah, 11 wide. And yeah, basically this is just like the outline for the area that it will take up. And let's see, what do we got? We got 2. So 3, and then 1, 2, and 3, and 1 and 2 and 3. Right? No, we don't want these ones on top. So basically the idea behind the tree is that you have 3 blocks of a bare stump like that, and then you have 3 blocks of stump and leaves, and then you have 3 blocks of just leaves on top. And that makes some very nice looking trees. And also the reason why we're building it down lower, as you can see it's lower in the ground, is because otherwise it would not fit in this room. Just saying, wouldn't fit. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we just need to go by 5 blocks in every direction. And I'm also going to terraform this little area down here to have some plants, maybe some like actual crops, and also some water. I think that will look cool. And just getting the sizes down. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is going to be pretty big. Of course, we can like lift it up in areas. That's going to be pretty big. So 4 and 5. Yeah, I think that's going to look good. I think that is going to look pretty good. So then you would connect up all these corners. Not perfectly silent. No symmetrical in trees. Trees aren't symmetrical. Get that through your head real quick. So basic random shapes. I'm probably going to do a good bit of this off camera. It's going to be a lot of me derping around and not knowing what the heck I'm doing. But yeah, let me tinker around with this a little bit. I've been rambling a bunch. We haven't gotten much done, so let me get a little bit done here. Okay, so I've gotten most of the leaves in. You can see I've added a bit of oak leaves just for some variation and texture in the spruce, and I think that looks rather nice. Maybe oak isn't the way to go, but it's what I have the most of right now, so I'm just kind of going with that. And also kind of match what we got over here. And down below, I also poked a few holes in it just to give it a little bit more texture. You're never really going to see it from below because like it's already hard to walk around down here. And I haven't even terraformed it yet. But, I mean, might as well. No need to skip out on a little bit of texturization and detail where you can. But yeah, this is getting good so far. Of course, I need to go around still and kind of fix things that look like that. Just a little bit too square and blocky. Maybe something that's not like natural looking. I'm not entirely sure. It's very hard. I want to make it a circle. I just want to make it a circle. That's all I want to do is make this tree into a circle. And I can't do that. He, in his tutorial, he kind of breaks up these corners using like glass panes. I don't have that luxury. If only we had leaf panes. Ooh, vines. Actually, vines might be a good idea. And let me get some vines. I think I have some right here, actually. I don't need to cut. Yeah, who needs cuts anyways? And also, I think I had some string. String, don't let me down now, string. Come on, where you at? Nope, no string. Okay, well, we're just going to plant some vines. This might get very dangerous very fast. You know how I am with vines. Vines, they take over my life. See? Look at that. Instantly grown. Anyway. So, maybe not the vines. Let's get rid of those vines. Okay, well, I'm going to work on this a little bit more. Put some lighting in there. Maybe work on the trunk a bit more. And then I'll come back to you guys and show you like the finished product. All right, so here is the tree. I did end up adding some glass panes because I think that looks nice. You got some drippiness going on here. I changed up the trunk of the tree to have it be a little bit more angled. Pretty much directly copied from his video, but I did change it a little bit. I do agree with him. The straight trunk doesn't really look good, especially when it's out of planks and stuff. But yeah, this is looking pretty good so far. I put a jack-lantern in there, and you can see that it kind of glows. Of course, there is always going to be some of these like blocky corners. I can't really do much about that because I don't have like half blocks to break it up. But anyway, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish up this path in this room, and I'm also going to terraform this. I'm going to have like a river somewhere in here, maybe like a pond. And I don't know, maybe some crops, some vines. No vines. They spread forever. Like literally, I want to show you something real quick. The reason why I'm not using vines. So I planted like 2 vines over here, and this happened. That is a spruce tree. That was 1 vine right there. It's gonna take over. I better actually get rid of those before they take over. And also over here. So over here at the skeleton spawner and the original custom tree that I built in this world, I need to redo part of this. This looks terrible. But yeah, I placed 1 vine down there as a bit of detail, and it has spread all the way up here. And also spread up those trees. It started spreading through this entire forest, and I beat it back. If you didn't know, you can actually instant mine vines with an axe. I don't think that's intentional. Don't tell anyone. It's very useful. You don't get anything from them. Maybe you do, actually. I haven't tried it with a silk touch. I should try that. That would be... Oh my god, that would be amazing. I should try that, actually. Hi, bunny. Anyway, back to the tree. Very sidetracked at this point. Rattled, shaken, thinking about vines, and completely off the bus about building my tree. I need to get back on track. The dog won't stop following me again. Alright, so I have gotten quite a bit done now. I was just working on the ceiling. That's why there's scaffolding everywhere. And the great thing about slime blocks is you can just punch them. Just punch them and they die, and then you get them back. And I have thousands of slime blocks, so I do not care if I lose some. So before I look up at the ceiling, let's take a look at this. The tree is now done. We have this lower area down here, a whole bunch of crops, a jack-o'-lantern, which I wish this pumpkin would connect to. We got a little bit of mud, lily pads, lights everywhere, dangly bits, rocks, stones. It looks pretty epic, a lot of detail in there. And then over here, I connected up the paths. Didn't do anything with the staircase yet. That's going to go to the Hall of Heroes. This lighting is temporary, and yeah, I'm pretty much liking this. It looks pretty nice. And actually, something I just realized, this is a total derp. We're gonna need to fix that. I'll put some leaves or something in front of that. I'm not too worried right now. That's a derp. +1 to the derp counter. So yeah, this is looking pretty nice. Of course, this is like halfway done. We're gonna add more detail, grass. I need to figure out the lighting. But here's the ceiling that I'm thinking. We're gonna have stalagmites. I want to say they're stalagmites. I always get them confused. Stalactites, stalagmites. I don't care. Okay, the things that dangle from the ceilings and that are rocks. That's what they are, and that's what I'm gonna call them. The dangly things. Yeah, we're making a whole bunch of those. I think this actually looks pretty nice. You can't see much up there because it's pretty dark, but it's mostly cobblestone slabs and walls, so there's not much to see. But yeah, that looks pretty cool. Imagine that all the way across. And also, something that I would like to build up there is some crystals. I'm not sure where to build one. Let's build one right there. Never done this kind of thing before. Never built any kind of stalagmite or stalactite or this kind of custom trees or anything. So I'm really going out of my comfort zone. And this is not the right box. Where is my box with glass in it? In my ender chest, of course. This is the most jank setup I've seen for building in my life. Yeah, 2 pillars just with shulker boxes on them. It's great. So I would like to build some crystals. As I was saying, so distracted. I get so easily distracted. So basically with the crystals, we're going to have some glass blocks, colored glass blocks. And then I'm thinking we're just going to do a bit of glass panes on the side and connect these up and have different colored glasses. This is my first time ever building something like this. Right here, right now, on camera. Give me a break. It's going to look bad. So a little bit of something like that, a little bit of something like that. Needs some more detail on this side. Okay, let me figure out what I'm doing. All right, there we go. There is a proper crystal. At least I think so. It could probably use a few more touches. Let's get back up here on my pillar and let's add a few more glass panes. Just has a little bit more detail up and around here. And yeah, like that. That's just a basic blue and white crystal. I think that looks kind of nice. Obviously we'll add some more stalactites. I think they're stalactites. Again, with the, I don't really care. But anyway, yeah, so obviously I'm not going to get all that done this episode. It's already 10:30, so I need to edit and render and upload and make a thumbnail for this to go out tomorrow. Even though I've been missing so many videos, I don't want to miss any more. So make sure you go subscribe to Hex Regulus on YouTube. He is at 393 subscribers. If you guys could get him to 400 or more, that would be pretty awesome. He definitely deserves it. He is on Java and he's doing a lot of cool building tutorials and stuff like that, and he deserves it. Go do it. Please shout out to him for the tree tutorial, because it's a good tutorial and you should watch it and it's good. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about this area, and let me know your suggestions for what I should build down here, because we should have some more things. I don't know, maybe a river. Actually, you know, this might be a good spot for a pond. I need some lighting suggestions, because this is temporary and stuff is spawning everywhere, excluding cows. We've had skeletons, creepers, spiders, zombies. We've had everything spawn down here, and it's not fun. We need lighting. I'm not sure what to do. Jack-o'-lanterns under leaves comes to mind. Lighting from the ceiling comes to mind. You need quite a bit for that. Seems how it's a very high ceiling. But that is going to do it for this episode, guys. If you do want to have something named after you in the next episode, make sure you comment down below. But yeah, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you are new. Turn on notifications if you are a subscriber. And guys, thank you again so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. And then there was silence.